everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Starting my live stream now. Hello. Let's see who's here. I think that's it. Hi. I can't say good morning anymore because it's not the morning, it's the night. But the sun is still outside, so it doesn't feel like the night yet. I'm going to start Instagram Live as well. Okay. Let's see. Hello. Hi, Inez. How are you? There we go. Okay. And I think that, let's see. We're going to try this out to make sure the camera's flipped. I want a filter. There we go. Woo! We did it. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday evening or Monday night to everybody. Beginning of the week. So behind me, you see this wonderful map because tonight I am reading two really special books that are about the world, as you can see here. So if you know any countries on this map, feel free to tell them to me in the chat. So either the chat on Instagram or the chat on YouTube. If you recognize any of the countries on this map or any of the oceans, feel free to comment and tell me which ones that you know. Because there are 192 countries in the world, which is a lot of countries. But if you know only 5 or you only know 2, tell me. Let me know. Okay? So I am teacher Audrey. And if you're coming, tell me what casita you're from and tell me your name. I would love to know. I teach at Getafe. So I love to see my Getafe people here. So tell me your name and tell me the casita that you come from. And I'm going to show you now the 2 books that I'm reading. So this one, super cool book. And it's nice and new. So it's so nice to hold. It's called Here We Are. And the second book that I have is my favorite book in the world. And it's called Oh, the Places You'll Go by, who's the author? Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss, Dr. Seuss. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. So these, like I said, these are the 2 books I'm reading tonight. And if you're joining, make sure to tell me who you are and where you're from, okay? What casita you're from. And like I said before, I have this great map behind me. So if you recognize any of the countries or any of the oceans in this map, feel free to say it to me in the chat while I'm reading. You can go, oh, there's the Atlantic Ocean, or there's Spain, or there's Australia, right? Super big country over here. So tonight, reading 2 books that have to do with the world, right? And I'm sure you have a map at home. I'm sure somewhere at home you have a map. So after I'm done reading, you can go check out your map, okay? And you can see where we are in this big, 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 big world. So I'm going to start reading tonight this first book, which is called Here We Are. and it's by Oliver Jeffers. And it's Notes for Living on Planet Earth, right? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take the cover off the book because I always do that. I always like to take the cover off. I'm going to set it aside. And the book is so nice. It has this like aqua color. And here's Earth in the middle. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so this book is called Here We Are. And on the first page, we have all these stars and all these constellations, right? When you look up at night in the sky, this is what you'll see. You'll see stars and you'll see constellations. Okay, what are we looking at here? What do we have? We have the solar system, right? We have the sun. We have Jupiter. We have Mars, Saturn, Pluto, Neptune, Venus. And there we have it. We have Earth right here. Here we are. Woo! Here we are. Well, hello. Welcome to this planet. We call it Earth. It is the big globe floating in space on which we live. Here we are. We're glad you found us, as space is very big. There is much to see and do here on Earth. So let's get started with a quick tour. Did you see the constellations? Let's get started with a quick tour. The planet is basically made up of two parts, land and sea. Firstly, let's talk about the land. It's what we are standing on right now. We know lots about the land. So what types of things do you see here? What types of things do we have on the land? We have peaks and mountains. We have cold areas, hot areas, bumpy areas, flat areas, areas with water. So this is what we know about the land, right? Then there is the sea, which is full of wonderful things. We know a bit about the sea, but we'll talk some more about that once you've learned how to swim. So what types of things do you see here? This is one of my favorite pages. What types of things do you see? What types of animals? And what is at the bottom here? What is this? A ship that sunk, boats, octopuses, dolphins, sharks, fishes, right? So we know a lot about the land, but we don't know a little bit about the sea. Here's also the sky, though that can get pretty complicated, right? Look at all these notes. We have all these levels of sky, we have clouds, we have storms, we have stars and constellations. Okay, but we're moving on. On our planet, there are people. One people is a person. You are a person, and you have a body, right? Do you have all these things in your body? Do you have a head and a brain, arms, a belly, legs, bones, heart? Look after it, as most bits don't grow back. The most important things for people to remember are to eat, to drink, and to stay warm. Do you agree? These are the most important things, right? People come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. We may all look different, act different, and sound different, but don't be fooled, because we're all people. Look at all the people on this page. Do you recognize anybody? Do they look like people that you know? I really like this girl with the umbrella, with the red umbrella, and with the cello. There are animals too. They come in even more shapes, sizes, and colors. They can't speak though, but that's no reason not to be nice to them, right? So what are your favorite animals from this page? What are your favorite animals here? I like this page a lot. This huge whale and the polar bear. The orangutan, this is my favorite animal. The alligator, the flamingo, another favorite. You may not be able to speak yet either, even though your head is full of questions. Be patient. You'll learn how to use words soon enough. And I think you guys already know how to use the words, right? Generally, how it works is that when the sun is out, it is daytime, and we do stuff. See, all the things that we do during the daytime. We go outside for a walk, we run, we play with our friends. The rest of the time is night when it is dark, save for the moon and when we sleep, right? So the moon kind of stays awake, but we're all sleeping. So we have daytime and nighttime, right? Things can sometimes move slowly here on Earth, right? When we go have a nice picnic or go to the river or sit by a tree, things can go very slow. But sometimes, more often, it will move quickly. So use your time well. It will be gone before you know it. So you guys tell me, if you live in Madrid, do you live in the country or do you live in a city? You tell me. So I want you, if you're on Instagram or if you're on YouTube, you tell me A, if you live in the city, or B, if you live in the country. Okay? So remember, tell me A, if you live in a city, or tell me B, if you live in the country, okay? I want to know where you live. Oops, so many pages. So we have come a long way. We haven't quite worked everything out. So there's plenty for you left to do. You will figure lots of things out for yourself. Just remember to leave notes for everyone else. Right? Look at all these cool places. Remember, you have to leave. If you figure something out, you have to leave a note for the next person. It looks big, Earth, but there are lots of us on here. 7 billion and counting. So be kind. There is enough for everybody. Right? I love these. And this page is purple. I don't know if you can tell. This page is super purple. It's such a cool color. And Inés says she lives in a city. Another person says they live in the country. Ooh, right? We live in cities and countries here in Madrid. Well, that is planet Earth. Make sure you look after it. It's all we've got. Now, if you need to know anything else, just ask. I won't be far away. And when I'm not around, you can always ask somebody else, right? You can always ask people what's going on this Earth. You're never alone on Earth. Right? Are you ever alone? I don't think so. Okay, in the end, and we have another really cool constellation here. Okay, so that was Here We Are. Okay, so if you want to read this book again, it's called Here We Are by Oliver Jeffers. I'm going to put it back over here. Okay, so now who remembers the name of my second book? This book is written by one of my favorite authors whose name begins with S. So who can guess who I'm talking about? Doctor? Who knows? Who knows the answer to this? I've read that he also wrote The Cat in the Hat. He wrote Green Eggs and Ham. He wrote The Mulberry Tree. Horton Hears a Who. So who am I talking about? What is this author whose name begins with the letter S? Dr. Seuss, right? So in addition to having some questions that are A and B, I'm also adding S for Dr. Seuss, okay? Yeah, very good, Inez, for Dr. Seuss. So here is my favorite book in the whole world, Oh, the Places You'll Go. And it's about this kid here who is going to go places. And I really like he travels a lot in this type of balloon, right? You see this balloon? I love the balloons in the story. Oh, the places you'll go. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. So my very first question for everybody is, where do you think he's going? So you can say A, you think he's going to the city. B, you think he's going to the country. Or S, you think he's going to somewhere else, an unknown destination. So where do you think our character is going? Is he going A, to the city, B, to the country, or S, to, you don't know, somewhere different? What do you think? Tell me in the chat. We're going to find out. You have brains in your head and you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what to do, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. Right? So it looks like he's leaving. He's leaving his town, right? He's off. But we still don't know where he's going. So where is he going? You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. Right? So we have some type of alligator dinosaur here, right? And he's saying, I'm not going down that street. I'm going away. See? Right, so we still don't know where he's going. It's opener there in the wide open air. Look at all this space. So it looks like he's going to the country, right? Where is he going? Hello, Vera. Nice to see you. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsie as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. He's going somewhere really cool, I think, right? And what animal is this? What animal is carrying this tent that he's under? What animal is this? Can you tell? I would like to ride on one of these animals. An elephant, right? Yeah. Oh, the places you'll go. Look at this place. Have you ever been inside a place like this before? Right? It looks super different. What is this place? You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to great heights. Right? So I want you to tell me now, what is the name of this? Remember I told you? What is he flying on? What is he flying on? So I'm going to give you options again. So tell me A, if you think this is basketball, or B, if you think it's a balloon, or S, if you don't know, if you think it's something different. Remember, tell me A, if you think this is a basketball, or B, if you think this is a balloon, or S, if you think this is something else that you don't know what it is, right? So tell me in the chat. A for basketball, B for balloon, or S for you don't know. What are these things called that he's using to fly on? Very good. B for balloon, right? Yeah, it's not a basketball, right? It's a balloon. That's what he's flying on. They're super cool. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. So there he is, flying ahead, going super fast, right? Look at everybody else. So it's very good. Yeah, B for balloon. Very good, everybody. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly peach, and your game will play on, and you'll be left in a lurch. Uh-oh, what happened to him? What happened to his balloon? What happened to his balloon? It deflated, right? Uh-oh, and everybody's leaving without him. But it's okay. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. So what do you think now? Do you think A, he's going to get unslumped? B, he's not going to get unslumped? Or S, you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. So you tell me, what do you think? Do you think A, he's going to get unslumped and move on? Or B, he's not going to get unslumped? Or S, if you don't know, what do you think? A, S, S, A, I think he's going to get unslumped. I think he's gonna keep going, right? Let's find out. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite. Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find. For a mind maker upper to make up his mind. Woof, this crazy place. Crazy, crazy, crazy place. So do you think A, going to go right? B, he's going to go left? Or S, you don't know. So what do you think, guys? A, if you think he's going to go right, this is my right. B, if you think he's going to go left. Or S, where you don't know where he's going to go. What do you think, guys? B, S. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know if he's going to go right or left, or I don't know. S, right? I think so. You can get so confused that you'll start in a race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. Do you see it back there? I think that's where he's going. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, are waiting around for a yes or a no, are waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. Have you ever waited for something? Have you ever waited for the phone to ring? Have you ever waited for your hair to grow? Have you ever waited to catch a fish? Or for the bus, or for the train? Right? I don't think waiting's so much fun, right? Waiting any fun? Waiting's no fun. I don't like waiting. And look at all the people. You see these people in the back? Goes on and on and on and on and on. So many people waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. Right? You'll find fun places. I really like this guy. This guy's my favorite. One with the hair. Whoop, here he is. Right? Look at this crazy instrument. What do you think this instrument is? What name would you give to this instrument? What do you think? If you're typing, what do you think the name of this instrument is? You can make up a name because it's not a real instrument, right? What do you think? What would you call this? What would you call this crazy instrument? With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy or girl. All right, so there he goes. And he's ready. And what animal is he back on? What animal is back again? There's a lot of these animals in Dr. Seuss books. What animal is this? These animals have a very, very, very good memory. Right? Elephants, right? Yeah. Oh, the places you'll go, there is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the most winningest winner of all. Fame! You'll be famous as famous can be. And the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Right? Look at all these games. What do you think these games are? Right? We have some nets, we have a ball, we have elephants. We have so many different games going on here. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win, because you'll play against you. Right? Sometimes you have to play alone. Right? Look at this crazy house. I would like to live in a house like this. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something. You'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that scare you so much you won't want to go on. Uh-oh, what do you think? Is this scary to you? Is he going to a scary place? So A, if you think yes, he's going to a scary place. B, for no, he's not going to a scary place. Or S, where you don't know where he's going. So remember A, if you think he's going to a scary place. Or B, no, he's not going to a scary place. Or S for you don't know. Yes, it's A. Hey, we're going to find out. A, S. So many options. I think he might be going to a scary place, right? Oof. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. Once you will go, you on your enemy's prowl. On you will go, through the hacking cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. Oh my God, I think he did go to a scary place. Look at these animals. And they're howling like, woo! Right? They look pretty scary to me. What about you? Ooh. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems wherever they are. Does this creature look like a problem? I think so, right? Ooh, look at our poor little friends here. But he's saying, you're not bothering me. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft. and never mix up your right foot with your left. So can you see him? He's kind of like a Waldo here. Do you see our friend, our character? And if you're watching, I want to show me your right hand and your right foot, right? This is your right side, and your left hand and your left foot. Remember not to get confused, right? Right and left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, go move mountains. You see him moving it? Oh, look, he's super strong. He almost has a superpower, right? Yeah, he's gonna move the mountain. Let's go. Woohoo! So, be your name Booksam or Bixie or Bray, or Mordecai, Ali, Von Allen, O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. And there he goes. So I'm going to do one last question for you. I'm going to repeat the question before. So where do you think he's going now? This is the end of the book, so we really don't know. But I want you to say A, where he's going to the city. B, he's going to the country. Or S, for you don't know, but I want you to tell me where you think. So A, where you think he's going to the city next. B, if you think he's going to the country next. Or S, where you think that he's going to an unknown place. Or S, because you have another idea of where he's going. Maybe he's going to go to Africa, or he's going to go to China, or he's going to go to Argentina, or Australia over here, or he's going to go to the ocean, Antarctica. So where do you think he's going to go next? B, to the country. I think so too, Inez. S, for you don't know, right? It could be any of these places that he's going on the map, right? You could be going to Africa, right, Inez? Because he's such an adventurer. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for coming and joining me with Bedtime Stories with Audrey today. And just as a reminder, I read Here We Are, right? It's a good book. Here We Are on Earth. And I read Oh, the Places That You'll Go. Okay? So if you read these books, make sure to reach out to Casita and tell us we read the book and we loved it. Okay? So I'm going to say goodbye, everybody. Thank you for coming and joining with the Bedtime Stories today. I'm teacher Audrey, and I'm so happy you were with me today. So good night, everybody. I hope you sleep well. Okay? Good night. Goodbye.